Welcome to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon.
It's shake and bake time.
Greetings, Earthlings and locally hated Canadian hockey fans. This is Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon, episode number 236. The double whammy.
Double whammy, dude. I dropped the podcast this morning for any of our regular listeners. Sorry about that. I thought I had posted the episode. I'm not going to lie. But now we got that all straightened out. It is posted. You get a double whammy today.
So, yeah, basically you get 2 hours of us today. Yeah, man. We are here.
Yep.
You're doing the little things in a little bit different order. You're still going to find out about our weekend, but man, we just want to. It's going off in Mexico.
Yeah, dude. Yes, it is. Yeah, we. You told me about it this morning. I've been off of any kind of like news, YouTube, everything.
Yeah.
I've been dead to the world, which has been great for me. But you told me about Mexico, so I had to look it up this morning. And holy smokes, man. From what I was reading, all right, so it looks like some sort of military operation was going down, and this cartel boss, the cartel boss, basically.
The cartel, El Mincho.
Yeah, he was taken out during the military operation.
Yeah.
So there has been just anarchy on the streets of Mexico ever since. Like his gang, which was apparently one of the largest gangs in this area of Mexico, is just going to war with the whole local population is what it seems like, man. They're setting cars on fire. They're shutting highways down. They're burning buildings. From what I was reading, like everything is just going to chaos.
So here's the some impacted cities is Guadalajara,
Yeah,
and Puerto Vita. Look, man, I ain't Mexican.
dude, we need
Some Spanish towns.
We need a section on the show where you just try to pronounce other languages.
So it's mostly the Baja Peninsula, but in 20 freaking Mexican the Baja.
Jesse,
I wonder if Jesse. You think Jesse Ventura is like armed to the teeth right now?
I guarantee it, dude. He put one of them sheriff buttons on, the stars.
Yes.
He just put a star on his chest, like a little badge.
No shirt, just on his chest.
Just through his skin, wrestler style, so it's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura he's walking up and down his street right now, keeping things clean.
Yeah, well, as long as
his street is clean.
Yeah, there's no burning Volkswagens on his street.
You don't mess with the body.
No. So, yeah, man, they got like tourist disruptions. The U.S. Embassy has issued a shelter-in-place order for Americans in the affected areas. The all-inclusive resorts are saying, we might not be able to protect you.
Yeah. I've heard that they're canceling flights.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of canceling flights, have you heard about... Well, you haven't because you've been on this... So, like, there's a major blizzard.
Oh, man. Is Jim Cantore on the scene?
I believe Jim Cantore might be on the scene.
Where is it headed to? The Northeast?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's
we looking at like New York,
New York is shut down.
Really, right now it's shut down.
Shut down. Sorry, I don't have a producer to pull up stuff. I can't go.
I know.
We need a Jamie. Jamie, pull this up.
I know we really do, and then continue the conversation.
What's the guy that does it for Theo?
Oh, dude, the little Riley Mao.
We need a Riley Mao. Pull that up, Riley. Yeah.
The little Asian guy?
The little Asian guy. The little Christian Asian guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Riley Mao, dude.
So this is Al Jazeera reporting.
All right.
Because that's the first one to come up. Of course, they got a major interest in New York for some reason.
Imagine that.
New York Mayor Zohan Mondami.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they need? And Adam Sandler needs to run for mayor in New York. You don't mess with a Zohan. So anyway, they've declared a state of emergency in New York City, shutting down the entire traffic network.
The entire traffic network.
The entire traffic network. Hold on.
What?
Yes.
No way. So no traffic. No one's going anywhere in New York City.
No school. No, they're not even doing like they canceled school and canceled like at home learning. They're like, y'all ain't even got to worry about.
Just go home.
Just go home.
Survive this winter storm, this blizzard. Wow, dude. So they're probably not picking up trash. They're probably not doing anything, man. I wonder if there's anything going on.
They have tried to hire locals to be like, you can come down and fill out some paperwork and bring your ID and your social security card, and we'll make you an emergency government employee. Now, they require an ID for that, but not for voting. But that's a story for a different time.
That's our country in a nutshell.
Yeah. So anyway, the storm has a name, but of course you have to go to the Weather Channel website to find out the name of the storm, because the Al Jazeera, the Muslim News Network isn't showing it. MNN.
Yeah. So
here's your favorite word: a bomb cyclone.
Yes,
nor'easter.
Yes, a bomb cyclone has shown back up. And what is the name of this storm, Chucker?
The name of the storm, I believe it starts with an H. Hernando.
Hernando? Winter storm Hernando?
Hernando. What is it? Ain't that in a movie? Hernando.
Oh no. That's hilarious. While Mexico's on fire, we're naming storms after
Hernando. Yeah, we're naming storms after Mexico.
Oh, holy smokes.
The Spanish dude about to mess up Mexico.
That is hilarious, dude. Leave it to America. But we have been fighting the good fight in the Olympics, I hear, on our hockey team, dude. Tell me about this story, man. I don't know much. Again, I've been out of the loop of everything. So I heard a little bit about...
Let me give you this little timeline.
Okay.
February 1st, 2025.
Okay.
Following an announcement of 25% tariff on Canadian imports, fans in Ottawa and Vancouver began booing the U.S. national anthem during NHL games.
They started booing the national anthem starting February 1st. Okay.
Yes. February 13th through the 15th, 2025, the Four Nations face-off.
Oh, yes.
It's like...
I remember this, dude. I remember this. Yes. It's
like, what, Canada, USA, Finland, and... Newfoundland, maybe. The four hockey. I mean, Mexico don't have a hockey team, do they?
Oh, Russia probably does, though.
Yeah, but we're like the North American hockey teams, the Four Nations.
Yeah.
So they booed in Montreal. They booed our national anthem.
Mm-hmm. During this Four Nation playoff thing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this.
Guess what we did?
Dude, if I remember correctly, it was like 4 fights in the first 5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, there was fights. There was all this stuff going on. Well, now, skip ahead to 2026. We're at the Olympics. USA women's wins gold. USA men's hockey wins gold. And we do it all while we're playing Freebird.
No way.
Freebird has become the national war chant of USA hockey.
You're kidding me. They literally play it over the loudspeaker?
Yes. When they win, they play Freebird.
Oh, that's so cool, dude. Does anybody boo Freebird? I bet they don't boo Freebird like they booed the national anthem.
If you got a problem with Freebird, you got a problem with me. I'd suggest you let that marinate.
Do you get more offended by booing Freebird than the national anthem? Like Canada? If it's Canada.
If it's Canada.
Yeah. I get it, dude. I can kind of understand a little national rivalry, you know what I mean? And like, it's a little disrespectful to boo the national anthem. I agree. But like when you start booing Freebird, you make it personal.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd Ronnie do to you?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
Ronnie wrote that song for all.
Yeah, and all have loved that song, and they know it.
Yeah. So, anyway,
they know that.
Let's just play this little clip of Jack Hughes lost. So, all right. So Sunday morning, I get up and I'm like, "Oh crap! The gold medal game. When is it going to happen?" And I turn it on with an hour left.
Mm-hmm.
And if it had ended in regulation, I would have got to see it at home on my TV. But I'm sitting there watching it go into church.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and I get this little tear in my eye because I get to see this.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you ain't pulled it up yet.
No. I'm going to put it up there right now.
So it went on to overtime. So you got 3-on-3, and Jack Hughes had lost a tooth towards the end of the game and goes in there and scores the winning goal for the USA.
No way, dude. No way. Look at him celebrating, slamming the glass, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Look at them boys. Yeah, I got a couple of notifications. I did not look it up or pull it up or anything because I'm trying to stay off the news networks as well, but I got a little notification that said, you know, first time since 1980, right? That they've won gold. If that's, am I correct there?
Yes, first time since 1980. The Miracle on Ice. We've all seen the movies.
Oh yeah, the Kurt Russell one, dude. Holy smokes, man! Miracle. I think you can watch that on Disney right now.
It's either on Disney or it's probably on Disney or Netflix. Either one.
Yeah.
I think that should be required watching this week if we're going to give people homework.
Ah, yeah, dude.
Watch Miracle.
All you night shifters out there, watch Miracle this week.
If you didn't get your homework done from last week, don't worry. We didn't either.
I don't even remember what last week's homework was.
Probably to watch Lonesome Dove or something.
Oh,
last week, middle of the show, and if you haven't listened to, you probably haven't listened to last week's show.
Nope.
Man, in the middle of the show last week, we got hit with Robert Duvall dying on us.
Yeah, that was some really tough news, man.
I was kind of done the rest of the show, just on cruise control. But yeah, so it was different. But so to celebrate the life of one of the best actors, Monday afternoon, I put on Jane Manfield's Car.
Okay.
Which is a great movie with Robert Duvall and Billy Bob Thornton.
Right. You told me it was on Tubi.
Yeah, it's on Tubi. If you don't know how to use Tubi, you're in luck because I don't either. I know if you got a Roku TV, you just type in whatever movie you want to see and it'll pop up.
Yeah, Tubi's free for everybody. You just got to watch ads. So just get on there and watch whatever's on there.
Then Tuesday, Mary Beth was off, so we just turned on Lonesome Dove and just went about our day.
How was it?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, because that's how many, they broke that up. How many things is that? How many different?
It's 6 hours. It's like 3 2-hour movies.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So it's 6 hours.
Yeah. Man, it's so good, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But
when Kevin Costner is flirting with that woman, and he's buying the stuff for her in the little shop and all that stuff.
That's Open Range.
That's Open Range. Yeah, I'm getting confused. But that's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite Western of all time. I think of that movie all the time.
Now, we need to talk about our little playlist we've been working on that we haven't talked about in a few weeks because, we're trying to get it fine tuned before we let it out into the world for everyone.
That's right. We're trying to master this playlist, and last week, before I got off of YouTube and everything, I saw a little video made about an AI Christian artist who had been topping the charts on Spotify. And so I had to pull it up and like investigate this. This is before I had the little shindig going on. I was still on YouTube. And so I pulled it up. I watched the little video. It is this guy. It's an AI generated artist. Everything is AI generated about him. His name is Solomon Ray. If I remember, right?
That's a very AI sounding name.
So I don't know if you guys remember when we were building this playlist a few weeks ago, we mentioned that I added a song called Jesus in My Coffee. And perfect song for us, right? Two of our favorite things. Fit the kind of theme of the show and everything. And so like perfect song for us. And it was actually a pretty decent song. Like it was pretty well produced. It had the kind of soul feel to it. And it was about Jesus in my coffee. It was pretty good. Come to find out, Solomon Ray, he's the AI artist. And so I was totally duped, man. I had no idea that I had added this this artificial intelligence artist to our playlist, man. It totally got me, totally duped me. I didn't even... You listened to the song, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great song. It's a great song.
But it's AI. You had no idea it was AI, did you? Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I thought it was very clean, as far as the way it's produced.
Sure,
but there's a lot of Christian artists that are even the ones that aren't AI sound kind of AI sometimes.
Absolutely, because they ran through so many different filters and
it's weird.
Yeah, a lot of them are using digitally created sounds, right? They're not
right. They're running that drum machine, and
yeah, exactly.
They're playing to a backup track, because they can't afford a band.
No, but I just I felt like we should bring it up on the podcast. How crazy is that? This guy's song got past both of us. We had no idea. I definitely had no idea. I listened to several other of his songs. No clue, man. I had no idea this was AI. And it's getting a little bit scary, dude. Like,
so what you're saying is if AI was the mark of the beast, you'd fall for it.
I mean, if it made songs, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I
don't know if it
makes songs.
Like, I'd fall for its songs for sure.
It got me with its music.
Yeah.
How'd you end up with that stamp on your forehead? It got me with its music. Yeah. It was a good jam. Sorry, Lord.
I was jamming.
I had Jesus in my coffee.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And, the one thing I do like to point out, though, which is kind of weird with AI getting into, like, the Christian music scene, is that, like, if you reference back to Genesis 3, which is the fall of humanity, remember the serpent doesn't deny the existence of God. The serpent tells Eve, you can be like God.
Yeah.
And so, it's not... We got to be careful with Jesus replacement just as much as we need to be careful of like denial of Jesus, right? Like we just got to be on guard. There are false teachers. There are, and AI is not really thinking for itself. And so like, I don't know. I think we should be on guard as Christians.
So who's the AI programmer behind this guy? Or did AI just decide, hey, I want to get in the Christian music scene?
I don't know.
That's the scary thing.
I think there is someone who did like cultivate this AI artist.
I bet they're Russian.
Probably. Dude, the Russians are meddling in everything. I feel like that's what Russians do. They meddle. You know what I mean? They just medal around, not medal in the Olympics, by God, but they medal in.
Yeah, they didn't medal. They ain't doing too hot in the Olympics this year.
Yeah.
I watched some Olympics. That's what I did Saturday night. We watched some Olympics.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it, man? Was it a pretty good?
I enjoyed Olympics because you think about it, especially the Winter Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of racing.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty much a race.
Yeah.
And then you got extremes. Basically, all the skiing is extreme sports. Did you see the dude that racked his nuts on the freaking downhill slalom?
I think I saw that right before I got off YouTube. Yeah.
Oh,
I saw that one right before I got off YouTube.
The way he it sounded like the cartoon scream.
Yes. I also, right before I got off YouTube, I got to catch a little bit of this curling controversy. Have you been on this double touch controversy from the Canadians, dude?
No, I didn't get to watch as much curling this year as I wanted to. I'm sure the Canadians cheated.
They did.
I mean, they're half communist already anyway, so you know.
You've got to watch this, man. You've got to pull it up. This guy, the Canadian is, you've got to push the stone by the handle, right?
Right. And he did that little
finger touch. He did a little finger touch on the granite, and you're never allowed to touch the granite according to the rules. You never touch the granite. You only touch the handle. And so and they've slowed it down and showed several different camera angles. The dude totally double touched, man. He totally touches the granite. And this aggression will not stand, man. You know what I mean?
The pure sport of curling. We cannot have cheating in curling.
No, we can't, dude. No, we can't. Nobody messes with the USA like that. Nobody messes with curling like that. You know
them stones are like $10,000 a piece.
Oh, they're so finely polished, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of time it probably takes to polish them down to what they are, and in the perfect shape and weight and all of that stuff.
They can only get the granite from like a certain place.
Oh, really? Very specific quarrying going on. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be a specific kind of granite. But, man, I heard that you might have saw one of the great ones this weekend.
You know it, man. I went to, I had the privilege of going to a men's conference right outside of Carrollton in a little town called Waco, Georgia. And it was a Christian men's conference. There was hundreds and hundreds of men there. When we pulled up in the church van, which was absolutely hilarious. Look, we go to pile into this church van. I got to tell this story because it's hilarious. We go to pile in this church van, and it's got expired registration. Ain't nobody tagged the church van. And we don't even know if it's got valid insurance on it, to be honest with you, Chucker, but we still pile in that thing. We still pile in the church van, and we head on over to Waco, Georgia, to go to this men's conference. It's called One More Man. And so we head over to this men's conference, and on the way over there, I'm hearing the funniest stories from these guys in the van. I got to tell these stories because they're absolutely hilarious. This one guy's telling me, so this old man, Mr. Terry, is the one who took us, right? And he's awesome. Mr. Terry's the best. He gives away so much. And we're riding with this with this younger guy. He's closer to my age, probably. And this guy closer to my age, he's telling these stories about when he was 8 years old, he was in a shooting competition with Mr. Terry's 40-something-year-old brother who had a lazy eye. And he lost the guy who's my age, he lost the shooting competition to the brother with the lazy eye.
Well, he could see around the target. He knew what.
Well, and then they go on to tell me that same brother was an umpire for this dude's little league, little league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Baseball. And so he was calling balls and strikes, brother. This guy with the lazy eye, with the same brother with the same lazy eye, was calling balls and strikes for this dude as well. Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
This is the most Noonan country, just hilarious story I've ever heard on the way up there.
You got that up with a lazy eye.
And they said every couple of games, a coach would get thrown out for telling him, you're looking at the pitches with the wrong eye.
Look,
and so the guy would always just tell him, I call it like I see it.
call it like I said. Yeah. Yeah. What it was, he thought every ball was a curveball.
He didn't know, man. He called it like he sees it, man.
Who you looking at? I'm looking at you. You know how they look like this when they got that lazy eye? They looking over there.
Oh, man. I was dying laughing, dude, for real. It was honestly, the ride up there was just hilarious.
But where did you go? Who did you see?
So yeah, we got to the conference. 1,100, I think, men may have been there. Apparently, there was 1,100.
I thought you said 600, but
there was 1,100 barbecue sandwiches made. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I found this out. There's 1,100 barbecue sandwiches made, and all of them were gone.
Yeah.
But Jeff Foxworthy is who we went to go see, and his price of coming down there was 2 barbecue sandwiches. So there may have been a lot of guys who ate 2.
Who made the barbecue sandwiches?
Oh, I can't remember the guy.
This is important.
It is important, and it was delicious. I don't remember the name of the company. I really wish I could remember who did the catering, but they made 1,100 barbecue sandwiches.
Okay. Now,
he'd been around for a long time because he catered my pastor's like rehearsal dinner or something. So he's been around quite a while. So
you said Jeff Foxworthy killed.
Dude, Jeff Foxworthy killed. He did about 20, 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes worth of stand-up.
Yeah.
And it was classic Foxworthy. He was doing some of the classic jokes. Like he's got this colonoscopy joke story that he used to tell. And it's absolutely hilarious. He told that night. He told some of his blue-collar jokes. He told a story about Ron White. Let me tell you how he started. But then he kind of shifted to preaching. He kind of shifted gears into like this preaching thing. And dude, I'll be honest with you, one of the most eye-opening things that happened was he started out his whole preaching time by asking everyone in the audience who trusts their government to raise their hand. Not a single person raised their hand.
That's kind of a captive audience y'all got over there too. But True. I understand what you mean.
True. I mean, it's just really eye-opening. Like that is one of the biggest takeaways I took was there's all these men in there. I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of men, and nobody raises their hand, right?
There was one like snowflake in there, some little beta male that was starting to raise his hand, and his buddy that brought him to church was like, "Get it, stop it, man! You're going to embarrass us."
But then he asked,
"This is Foxworthy.
Is there anybody here who trusts the news media?" And again, nobody raised their hand. And so, he kind of gets to the point of who do you trust and who should you trust? And of course, we should have our faith in Christ and all that. But no, the guy was classic, dude. I couldn't believe I was watching Jeff Foxworthy up there. Like, he's so good, man. He's still got it. He still will just have the whole audience in the palm of his hand. He's still got it.
And you basically watched him in a small venue.
Oh, yeah, essentially, dude. He was on this tiny little stage up there that was just put up that afternoon, probably. It was on the West Georgia. It was on a little campus portion of West Georgia.
Oh,
out
cool.
in Carrollton. So, yeah, I mean, he told stories about he went to Georgia Tech for a while. And he's always been like the biggest Bulldogs fan in the whole wide world.
This is one of his funniest stories to me.
Yeah, when he goes and gets in the fight with the Georgia Tech guy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it was so funny, dude. Everything, all his material was super tight. It was just a great time, man. One More Man, I would suggest anybody who has the opportunity to check it out. I think it happens once a year. So
I want him to be on Rogan so bad.
Me too, man. Me too. That would be one of the best interviews I think Rogan could do. And I think it would be an awesome person to bring the gospel to him because, I mean, I've heard it. You know what I mean? I've heard what I heard him lay out the gospel quite plainly. I mean, there was 32, I think was the final count. 32 men gave their life to Christ right at that conference.
That's a pretty good number.
So it was pretty wild, dude. Pretty wild.
Yeah, I just think he'd be really good to just come on Rogan and just kind of land the plane for Rogan.
Yeah, I agree. I wish it would happen, dude. I wish it would happen. Do you want to jump into an ad break and then we'll?
Yeah, let's hit that ad break.
All right, cool.
Hey, go buy some merch. You got the COR merch.
Yeah.
You got the Last Night's Coffee merch.
Yeah.
You got the SVK Racing Apparel page on TeePublic carries all of our merchandise that we have out right now.
That is teepublic.com. TeePublic.com.
Yep. Or you can just go to our Facebook page and find link there.
Sorry for the interruption in the episode, but we'd like to take this moment to advertise for Eileen Ayers at movingcoweta.com for all your realty needs in and around the Coweta County area. Make sure you visit movingcoweta.com. That's Eileen Ayers.
Yeah, check that out, folks. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Charlie Austin Ford Racing, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Wynn's Pharmacy, Mickey Scott's Barbershop, Trinity Fleet Services, Daytona 1, Da Vinci's Pizza, Parker Lanes, Ember and Oak, Cigar Lounge, Exterior Traditions, and Devotee Baptist Church. Go check those guys out.
That's a list right there, my guy.
Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors that help us out, and that's no particular order.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that so many people have gotten involved in sponsoring Charlie and trying to help him out and help him achieve his goals. You know, that's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to help us out achieve our goals, you can like and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Leave reviews, leave comments, whatever you can. Share the show. It helps us out.
Just hit the like button, guys. Just hit the like button, you know?
Also, find us on Facebook.
All right, y'all, and we're back. So I was thinking about something this morning.
All right.
You know how the Amish, they kind of picked this timeline and they said, you know what? They use technology, right?
Sure.
In a way, they use technology. They don't use the technology we use. But there was a point in time they said, we're going to quit using this technology.
Yes.
Like from now on, we're not going up in technology anymore. If they didn't use any technology, they would be like still walking around with fig leaves on.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah. No, they'll use like horse and carriage or horse and buggy or whatever.
They use the wheel.
They use the wheel.
They use metal.
They use metal. They build houses. They've got metal saw blades and axes. They don't use electricity, basically. Right.
So what I propose is we start a new sect where we don't use any technology past 1982.
Ooh. Are we going to form a cult?
It's not a cult.
Just a group?
I mean, the Amish aren't a cult. It would just be the modern Amish. You know, we get
1982 Amish.
The 82 Amish. We get.
It sounds like a brigade, dude. It sounds like an army for 82. The 82nd Amish.
The 82nd Amish. But look, I was thinking they're not worried about AI.
Yeah, no, they're not. No.
But see, I like hot water.
Yeah, sure.
And I like carburetors.
Yeah.
And I like telephones. I like being able to call people.
Right.
So we just kind of stop ours and central heat and air. So what we would do is we would stop our technology at 1982.
I can kind of dig this, man. Me being my age, it's fascinating. Me being my age, I'd kind of say 1992 because I want the Game Boy almost. You know what I mean? Like I want a little.
Okay, so we could go computers, but not online.
Oregon Trail computers.
Yeah, pre-internet.
Yeah, floppy disk computers, pre-internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A computer not hooked up to the internet, which I don't even know if a computer now would work not hooked up to the internet.
No phone line, dude.
No phone line.
No phone line, no Wi-Fi, no nothing.
No, you could have a telephone, a landline.
Right. No. I mean, no phone line going to the computer, though.
Correct.
That would be
You
the
are unplugged.
You are unplugged.
You can have cable TV,
Yes.
but you can't have streaming.
Yeah, that's the problem, dude. I don't think any of this. Our world is not catered for this. We'd really have to work
There's still
on.
there's still Air TV.
I know there is cable TV. I know you can still get cable TV. It's just our world is not set up for this, brother.
Well, do you think the world's set up for the Amish? This is about sacrifice, John.
You gotta carve it. You gotta carve it out for yourself, huh?
You got to carve it out for yourself. You get disc brakes, but you don't get ABS.
Right. It's not asbestos free yet.
We're learning about the dangers of asbestos.
Yeah. Have you or a loved one been affected by mesothelioma? You remember those commercials, dude?
Yes.
Day, man. When we were if you ever took the day off school, you heard that commercial.
Right. But so it's the 80s. It's the Gen X Amish.
Yeah, the Gen X Amish, dude.
Yeah, Gen X Amish.
87.
That might be the title of the show.
Gen X Amish.
Yeah, Gen X Amish.
That's pretty good, dude.
Did you listen to that Rogan with Matt? Yeah.
I don't know. No, I have not. I started it, but I haven't really got into it. No.
I thought you might have because they were talking about asbestos.
Oh, no. I always think about asbestos, though, because did I ever tell you the story? I went to night school, right, to finish high school.
Yeah.
I dropped out of regular high school, started going to night school, which was at the old Fayette County High School. And it's also where they had alternative school during the day. You know what I mean? So, all the ruffians went there during the day. And then the ruffians went there at night as well, I guess, because the high school kids, most of them were pretty rough too. So I'm going to night school, and I always wondered. I asked the teacher one night. I said, "Hey, why are all the windows painted? Like, why are they like you couldn't glass and everything? Everything was just painted over." And I was like, "Why is this like this?" And she said, "Oh, it's to keep the asbestos in." I said, "Oh, okay." That's why they built a new Fayette County High, was to get those kids out of this asbestos-ridden school.
Right.
And then they allowed all these rough kids to go there all the time after they just throw a coat of paint on it.
Well, I've been working on cars long enough that I remember brake pads having stickers on them if they contained asbestos or not.
Oh, wow. Wow, you can remember that?
Yeah, like a lot of your foreign-made pads still had it in them.
Oh, really?
I guarantee you that some of these pads that we deal with
are from
China have whatever they want to put in them.
Yeah, then we just don't know that it's bad for us yet. We have our form of asbestos, whatever it is nowadays. It's just, we'll find out in 20 years that it was really bad. And
yeah, I mean, you look at the amount of brake dust that's on wheels now versus what they used to be. Yeah, that ain't good for you.
It's crazy, man. And some of them, though, it's interesting. Like, I don't know. I've seen some pads that are super duper hard too. It's like you cannot find a good middle path. You know what I mean? You can't find a good
silvers anymore.
Yeah, it's like you get these ones that are way too hard, and they wind up like just kind of warping your rotor over time. And then you get some other ones that just create all the brake dust in the world, and they're just way too soft. And so it's kind of the same with windshield wipers, dude. I feel like there is not a good windshield wiper available anymore, period. Like, I feel like all of them, after a very short amount of time, they're either making noise, leaving streaks. Like, there is not a top-notch wiper blade anymore.
No, there's not.
Yeah, I bought the most expensive. I bought the cheapest. I bought a number of things in between, and I haven't found a good one.
No, there's not a good wiper blade out there anymore.
Hey,
Which
Fred
is
sent me a
sad.
pretty good dad joke. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I'll tell you Fred's dad joke.
On-air dad joke. Did you hear about the bus full of Elvis impersonators that crashed?
No.
Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but the news said they were all shook up.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
There we go.
Ah, man, I tell you what. It's been a good show so far. Let's see what's next on our list of stuff to talk about. Oh, it's Red Dirt Rundown time.
Now it's time for the Red Dirt Rundown on last night's coffee with Chuck and Jon. We're educating you on dirt track racing.
Yeah, come on. What's going on in the world of dirt racing?
In the world of dirt racing right now, all right, so this past weekend, we had Alltech Speedway Raceway.
Okay, that's right.
I had Raceway. Alltech Raceway hosted the Lucas Oil Series for 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
The winners were Brandon Shepard on Thursday, Devin Moran on Friday, and Hudson O'Neill on Saturday.
Hey, you're a fan of that guy, right? Hudson O'Neill?
I like Huddy. Huddy's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's quick.
Yeah.
Then the daggum World of Outlaws were in Hendry County, Florida. Hendry County I believe I'm saying that right.
Okay.
So this was like, they broke with tradition.
Okay.
And here, like over the past few years, they've been having during speed weeks. I think I've said this. Lucas and World of Outlaws kind of didn't have conflicting schedules.
Mm.
So this year they had a weekend where everybody couldn't race with everybody, which it's good in a way.
Sure. It kind of gives other drivers a chance at the top heap, right?
Yeah. So I mean, there's 2 national series. Think of it as almost, if you're a baseball kind of guy, is American League and National League.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're not under MLB,
Sure.
So, and then you go play your crown jewel events. You go race your crown jewel events to, everybody races those.
Right.
So they went down to Hendry County, which is freaking south of Tampa somewhere. It's in Clewiston, Florida.
Okay.
I'm going to look this up on Google Maps because I don't know where that's at.
Okay.
So I'm about
that one. Huh?
I'm on Google Map that one because I don't know where in the world this place is. They say it's the southernmost dirt track.
Really?
Yeah, there is a tiki bar.
What is it? Like Miami or something?
No, Miami don't get a dirt track. So it's south of Lake Okeechobee.
Okay.
It's on the south side of Lake Okeechobee.
So it's down there.
It's down there, dude. You got Lake Okeechobee, then you got Everglades, and it's in the middle.
Okay.
So they went down there and raced, and they run the Swamp Cabbage 100.
How many nights was this? How many nights of racing did we get?
They raced 2 nights. I think they ran two 50 lap. Maybe they did a 40 lap and a 50 lap each. I don't know. But anyway, you had Bobby Pierce won Friday night. Bobby Pierce. And so everybody scoffed together. And Nick Hoffman won Saturday night. So
okay.
No Bobby. Well, Bobby Pierce was run second.
He ran second Saturday?
Yeah.
Holy
Bobby
smokes.
Pierce ain't got off to the greatest of starts this year. He's been having some trouble.
Yeah.
But you got moving right along, you got everybody back together to run Ocala this weekend. So that should be Ocala's a neat little track. It's all these tracks down there, they got a lot of sand in them because they're in Florida.
Yeah.
So So they're kind of unique tracks. They scratch a race car all up. It's like getting sandblasted all weekend. But
I don't doubt it, dude.
But up this way, we've actually got local racing this weekend.
What do we got going on?
We have our kind of, if you would, our kind of part of Georgia Florida Speed Weeks.
Okay. Is that Sonoy?
Yeah, you got, what is it? Dadgummit. Let's see. Let me hit this regional schedule on the south. We'll get the south schedule pulled up. We have this weekend at Swainsboro. We got on the 27th. We got Swainsboro. We got Spring Nationals, and we got Spring Nationals on February 28th at Sonoa. $10,053 to win.
All right.
So
10,000.
And if the weather holds, we may go practice Thursday.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude. That would be great, man. So you guys get your first laps on the new car.
Yeah. But it ain't looking good.
Yeah.
Thursday looks like it's going to be a wash from start to finish.
Well.
So we're just going to play that by ear.
Are you still going to go and try to race that Saturday, whether you get your practice?
It's not a limit. Well, we could run limited in that race, but we ain't going to just jump in and,
Sure.
So that'll be Sonoa. I highly suggest a Spring Nationals race at Sonoa. They are good races.
Yeah.
It's super late models. You're probably, with Lucas Oil being down at Ocala, you're not going to draw too many big names. But you'll get some good regional guys. I'm sure Ashton Winger will be there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Do you think it'll be kind of normal prices? What is the normal price? Like $20 grandstands, $30 pits, or something like that? What is
I can tell you.
I don't want to lie to the folks, but because that does sound like a cool race to go to. I want to say it's normally $10 or $20.
So usually when you've got a big show like this coming to town, the prices are a little higher.
Okay.
And for some reason, I'm not seeing them because.
Well, the pit passes are always a little bit more than.
Yeah, so you're probably looking $30 or less to go see this show.
Okay.
If you want to go sit in the stands.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Definitely go out and support the local racetrack, man. We don't want Sonoya going anywhere. We want it to stay for a long time.
Yeah, you also got the Red Clay Series will be there with them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so that's 602s.
Okay.
No, 604s. Oh, we could go run that. Or not. We're not ready for that yet there, buddy.
Well, you never know, man. Charlie always he seems to pick up fast, dude. You never know.
He does. He does pick up fast. We're running limited this year.
Yep.
So we can't wait to get on the track. It's gonna be fun. So so that's the Red Dirt Rundown. If you want to go to Sonoma this weekend, you won't be disappointed. I think Charlie might go watch. I told him, I said, you need to go watch a race. You just need to go watch a race and remember why you do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta smell it. You just got get a hitter.
I get it. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I want to find us a good JD Vance meme.
Okay.
For today,
yeah, it is. It's that time of the show, dude. It's time.
Yeah, man. We kind of hit our. Like we
Our reaction video was the USA beating Canada earlier. So we're gonna count that as the reaction video. That works for me.
Yeah, we'll can't. It's so funny that JD just does his own. He shares his own memes.
Oh yeah, I think that's absolutely hilarious.
This is just JD Vance.
You want me to add that to the stage?
Yeah, that's just JD Vance in the wig that makes him look like the meme that they're memeing him.
This guy. Oh, that's good. I'm glad he's leaning into it, man. That's the best way to handle it. That is absolutely the best way to handle it. Lean into it, man.
We thought that was going to be our next president.
Yeah. You don't think
But
so?
now a lot of people are saying Rubio is going to probably be it.
Oh man! Wow. Well,
because he's been so good on this foreign policy.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just have to see about that.
We'll see how it plays out, brother.
We got a long way to go till we get that.
Vance may at least run against him. You never know.
Yeah, I mean that would be. Can you be? How many times can you be vice president?
I don't think there is a limit on vice presidents, right? Like
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
What if he was just like the vice president? You know what I mean? Just
awesome.
like, all right, here's your running mate, and it's just JD Vance. Just
always.
I'm here for you, boss.
Wig. He grows his hair out, and he doesn't even need the wig anymore. Puts on a few pounds.
So we're dropping the don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yep, we're getting rid of that. We think it's time for a change. That has run its course.
And we're going to start dropping you out with a quick Bible verse. I'm talking to you, John. Quick Bible verse.
I know.
We're not expository in it.
I know. I'm just gonna read the verse, and then you can say anything or nothing. I can end it. Yeah. We're gonna call this since we've got the Red Dirt Rundown. This the name Red Word Send Off came to me. And
Red Word Send Off. Yeah,
we're gonna try to keep it to quotes from Jesus. Everybody knows about the red words in the Bible. Hopefully, those are from Jesus. And so today's Red Word Send-Off is going to be from Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. Okay. Therefore, don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own.
That's a good one. Yeah. I don't think I can add anything to that.
Yeah. I wanted to pick out a little bit of a comforting one for our first Red Word Send-Off. So,
not beating anybody up too bad.
No. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Jesus said it himself.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see y'all.